Hi everybody, my name is Elle. Welcome to my channel. Today I have an update for my hashtag 365 days of samples, and if you haven't seen any of these videos before, I do have a playlist. You can go check them out from the very beginning, but essentially this project is where I am going through as many different types of samples as I possibly can, from little tiny foils to perfume vials to pretty big deluxe size samples. So I like to start with the products that I would not purchase the full size of. So I only have one product this week that I would not purchase the full size of, and that is from Shiseido, and that is the Bioperformance Super Corrective Serum. And the reason why I wouldn't purchase the full size of this is because of the consistency. It's very lotion-like, and I prefer my serums to be thinner. I like to do layering like you're technically supposed to do with serum, so I like to have a lighter, thinner consistency serum and then a somewhat thicker moisturizer, and this consistency was very similar to a lot of the moisturizers that I use, so it just wasn't a preference for me. I just felt like it was too much going on. Definitely a nice serum, but it just to use it on its own, because whenever I used this, I did not want to put a moisturizer on top because it was so heavy. It's hard to explain. I just like serums that are thinner. I've actually purchased one from this challenge that was the Biotherm Aquasource serum, which is very water-based and very liquidy, and it just works much better for me than a thick serum does. I do have one product that I would like to try again, and that is from Clinique, and that is the Pep-Start eye cream. I was really surprised with how much I liked this eye cream. Honestly, I've been really let down by Clinique products in the past, particularly Clinique skincare items. And I just didn't really have high hopes for this eye cream, but it was very nice. I'm very picky with my eye creams, and I don't like ones that are too thick, and I don't like ones that are too thin, because I find the ones that are too thick just sort of sit there and they don't really absorb, but then the area is still sticky, and sometimes it like balls up and it's just really not pleasant. And I don't like ones that are too thin or like gel-like, because I feel like they don't work for me either. So this one was the right kind of consistency that I like. Not too thin, not too thick, it was just right. And I want to try it again. I know I have a deluxe size of this, and I want to use that, so I will dig that out of my sample box once I get to that, so I can continue to use it a little bit more and see what I really think about it, especially where the Kiehl's one is so fresh in my mind. I am really comparing the two to see which one I want to get next, because I definitely need to have an eye cream that I'm using consistently. So yeah, this one has hydrated my under eye area. It didn't ball, it absorbed really well, so I'm just gonna keep trying it. So I will use the deluxe size, sample up, and then I will let you guys know for sure if I would purchase or not purchase it. So I actually have a ton of products that I would purchase the full size of, which is good and bad, because it means that there's things that I like, and having things that I like means I want to purchase them. The blessing and the curse of this challenge is finding those hidden items. Anyway, so as you guys might know, I've been working through the Giant 24 lipstick sampler from Urban Decay with the new Vice lipsticks, and I finished another one. This is the shade Conspiracy, and you probably can't even see it very well anymore because it's pretty much rubbed off, but it is gone. It's gone. I did get a little swatch out earlier. It's a metallicized finish, which I'm crazy about. And it's just this beautiful deep brown metallicized. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. It's so dark and dramatic. Yeah, I'm crazy about the metallicized finishes from Urban Decay. Definitely a highlight for me from the Vice line, and this particular shade is great. It's a great vampy alternative for me, because when I tend to do dramatic, I'm doing a dark purple, like a berry color, like a wine color, something like that, and this is more on the brown side. It's not very purple. There is a tiny bit of purple in this, but it's just a hint, just enough so you're not wearing a straight up brown. So I really, really enjoyed this shade, and I would 100% purchase this lipstick. 100%. It's awesome. I'll just mention this one super quickly because I'm sure I've talked all of your guys' ears off on this. This is the Urban Decay Original Eyeshadow Primer Potion. I currently have the full size of this. This is my holy grail. This is one of like my desert island items, not gonna lie. This has completely changed my makeup life, and I will never live without this eyeshadow primer potion because it is the perfect thing and the only thing I really consistently use to prime my eyes. And yeah, this stuff is magic. I love it. Team Urban Decay. So the next product that I would purchase the full size of is from Kiehl's, and this is the Midnight Recovery Concentrate. And I'm sure you can't see this or can barely see this because it's dark font on a dark background. So this was full of an oil, had an amazing scent. I'm really bad at describing scents, but there's so many different types of oils in this. So it's got lavender oil, it's got rose oil, it's got jasmine extract, jojoba seed oil. There's a lot of stuff in this to make it smell amazing. So you would use this in the evening. It would be like your last thing that you would put on your face. So I treated it in replacement of like a night mask or like even my night moisturizer. I would use this instead. Holy crap, is this stuff ever good? I just used a couple of drops, which is why it took me 2 weeks to get through it, because really it was just like 2 tiny drops and it seeped into my face, and it was almost instantly. I looked at my face and I was like, wow, my skin looked hydrated and a little bit more youthful. And then when I woke up in the morning, my skin looked really clean. It just looked really good. And I think an indicator of it is that when I wasn't wearing makeup, I had a few people say, wow, your skin looks really good. What did you do differently? And yes, I've been working through a bunch of different samples, so I'm sure a few of these things are to credit, but this thing, I think, was making a huge difference in the appearance of my skin. Just the texture was improved, and my skin just felt better. It looked better. Now, I am completely covered in bug bites all over my face. That's what I get for going outside and chasing Pokemon in the evening. I get covered in mosquito bites. So it really has worked, despite if you can see any of those crazy things going on, totally unrelated to this. I'm just blown away with how good my skin looked in such a short amount of time, and I definitely want to get my hands on the full size of this because it's like youth in a bottle. It's crazy. I just liked the way that my skin was looking so much when I was using this stuff. So good on you, Kiehl's. I've been really loving your products. So speaking of, I will go into the other Kiehl's product that I tried and used, and this is the Micro Blur Skin Perfector. And I was not sure what to expect when I tried this out, and I was really hesitant to try it out, which is why I left it for so long. So it says that it's a lightweight skin smoother to instantly refine skin texture and minimize the appearance of pores while improving skin's quality over time. And it was instant. It was instant. I chatted about it because I could not believe it. I was first taken aback by the consistency, and I think there's a tiny bit here. So I was expecting like a white lotion, and this is like a beige, sort of very, very thick, creamy substance. It reminds me a little bit of the Professional from Benefit, that primer. If you guys have seen that or know what that looks like, just this is a little bit thinner than the Professional. So once I opened the sample and I took some out, I was like, okay. The lady at Kiehl had said you could use this on top of makeup, but at first I was like, I don't want to try putting this on top of makeup. What if it ruins my makeup? I'm gonna put it on first. So I had nothing else on my face and I put this stuff on, and I just looked at my face really up close with a mirror, and it was one of those things where I was so flabbergasted. I was like holding the mirror up in different lights and looking around like, is this real? Is this real? because I'm so used to having such large noticeable pores that this stuff camouflaged it instantly. Like my pores were so much smaller, like looked so much smaller than they did without this stuff. I could not believe it. I honestly could not believe it. And I'm continually blown away every time I used it. And my skin just looked so good. So incredibly good and so smooth. And I did use a regular primer on top of it just because I'm a little iffy about skincare items and not using primers. Like, I'm so used to using primers now, so I put my usual primer on top and then went in with my foundation, and it looked good. Like, my skin looked so freaking good. So this is like an instant buy for me. Like, the next time I am near the Kiehl's store, I will be buying this 100%. Like, there's some products that I say I will purchase the full size of, and they are things that I will consider, and I will still go back and forth about them and like compare things. This thing I'm buying. I'm buying this because this is the first thing I have ever used that made such a difference in my pores immediately. And it does say it's supposed to improve skin's quality over time. I can't speak to that because I haven't used it for very long, but if it works that well instantly, I'm gonna keep using it, because why would I not? I mean, incredibly effective. It's just incredibly effective and total game changer. I'm getting my hands on this and I'm going to use it constantly. But the next thing I finished is from Briogeo, and I think that's how it's pronounced. I don't know if it's Briogeo or Briogeo, but this is the Curl Charisma, and it is a leave-in defining cream. So it's meant to be for curly hair. I don't have curly hair, but I like to use these type of products because they tend to be heavier, so they tend to work better for my hair type, like in terms of moisturizing it. And this stuff has been great for me. It has treated my hair very, very well. I actually felt comfortable enough to wear my hair down in a previous video. I think that was my Project 100 pan update. My hair is down and I liked the way that it looked there. Like, it just, there's been a combination of new products that I've been using that I feel like my hair has been looking so much better since using them. So I really want to buy this one as well. It's one of those things where I have to like look at the money I can spend and what I really want to buy, but there's definitely some hair care and some skincare stuff that I really want to invest in. This was a great cream that was not super heavy. It definitely worked really well at moisturizing my hair, like treating it like a leave-in conditioner basically, and my hair was silkier and smoother, and I did use a tiny bit of it today. My hair is up, but I think it's made a difference. I mean, my hair is recovering. I'm currently experiencing that regrowth from post-pregnancy stuff, so that's why I have all these like crazy baby hairs going on, because it's the hair coming back, which is very good. So this has been one of those things that's just, I might have found something that really works. So I want to get the full size of this and continue to use it, and then maybe do a like full review on the hair care products that I'm using that have really seemed to have changed my hair. And the last product that I would purchase the full size of is from Hourglass, and this is the Illusion Hyaluronic Skin Tint. I really enjoyed this stuff more than I thought I was going to. The shade is a little bit too dark for me, so I haven't looked in to see if there is a lighter shade or what the undertones are. So I just am saying I would purchase this one because I really liked the formula so much. It was a very thin, like BB cream like, but I find a lot of BB creams that I've used have been thicker. Like, they're like the typical moisturizer sort of feeling, and this one was much thinner, and this was so light it just evened everything out, and it was just like glowing skin that just looked like my skin. It did not look like I was wearing face makeup. It just, my skin looked really light and it just looked good. Like, it looked like good skin, not like good makeup. So I definitely want to look more into the Illusion Hyaluronic Skin Tint stuff and see what the damage is and see about the different shades, because this worked really well for me. So I do have some products that I am still working on. They are all listed in the description box. Hopefully I'll have them finished soon. So here is my sample box. It's getting down there. I think I could probably almost count the remaining pretty soon. Like, I don't have as many, anywhere near as many as I had before, so that's great. So anyway, I just dug out the Clinique Pep-Start eye cream to use. So because I picked this one out, I am going to choose 6 samples from the box. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so got some interesting things here. The first thing is a little perfume vial, and this is Bvlgari. I do not know how to pronounce designer names, so we'll just let somebody tell me in the comments how to pronounce that. It is the Jasmine Noir perfume. The next thing I have here is from Philosophy, and this is the Time in a Bottle Serum. I have from Sephora the Super Supreme Body Butter. Lusty Pleasure. Okay. I have from a brand I will not ever be able to pronounce. I will just show you guys what it looks like here. This is a thermal cleansing balm, and it just says on the back that it is the best cleanser you will ever use. This black balm detoxifies, clears congested pores, removes impurities, and revitalizes the skin, leaving it glowing and silky. Okay, big claims from this unpronounceable brand. They're back. I have another OPI Avo Juice Skin Quencher. This is in Hollyberry. Whatever, I will finish it. These things are dying. This might actually be the last one of these, you guys. So I'm probably wrong. There's probably like 6 hiding under some other things in there, but maybe this is the last one. Maybe. And the last thing I have here is from Fresh, and it is the Black Tea Age Delay Firming Serum. It is the time of serum. So this is a deluxe sample. I'm gonna pull it out of the box here. Oh wow, this is a pretty large sample. This is 7 milliliters, so I might be working on this guy for a little while. So that is everything for my update. As always, let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns down below. I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Let me know if you have any suggestions, recommendations, ideas for any of the products that I am currently working on. I really greatly appreciate all of your guys' advice. It has been so helpful, and I've learned so many new tips and tricks, so keep them coming. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I really hope I will see you in my next video. Bye. Removes impurities and revitalizes. Let's just start over. Let's just do it the whole thing. Let's just do the whole thing over again. Okay, so it was definitely one that I tried to use in the morning just because it says Pep-Start. So I figured, sounds like a morning thing to me. I'm sure there was more info because I just tear. So I'm a really bad reviewer. Sorry guys.